I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in this building, yet another video. And today I'm coming to you guys with another version of the ranking series. But this is gonna be a series within the series, and I'm gonna be going over the best builds in NBA 2K. I saw y'all went crazy on the best, rarest, best builds in the game. So it's only right that I come to you guys with the best builds. So today, the first part of the series is gonna be the best point guard builds, but I'm gonna be coming to you guys with the shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, guard builds, big man builds, all the way to the best builds. So yeah, man, if you guys want that joints to be coming out fast as possible, all you gotta do is show the support, spam up that like button, sub up, and run my stuff up. It's that simple. We gonna be coming with these joints as soon as possible. So yeah, this is gonna be the first part. The point guards one might be one of the hardest ones when it comes to the positions, but when it comes to the point guards, in my opinion, these are some of the best builds in the game. So if you feel like a build too low, I'm just saying, bro, all these builds are goatified. They're all really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over all of them. I'm gonna have 3 honorable mentions in this one, and then 5. I'm gonna have a top 5. So yeah, we're not gonna do no more talking. We just gonna get straight into it. So yeah, man, let's go. Alright, first, like I said, we're gonna have 3 honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention we're gonna go over is the BP build. I just dropped this build on my channel. In my opinion, I don't think it's the best offensive threat build you can even make. So with that being said, it's gonna be an honorable mention. Is it a good build? Yes, it's a good build when it comes to the badges, all that. Good build. On this list, it's gonna be one of the lowest badge counts in this video. It's gonna be the 3rd lowest badge count for an offensive threat type of build. And then when it comes to that, it's 6'2". So you're undersized, so you really kind of limited on what you can play. You can play the point guard on 5v5, yes, but you cannot play the 2. And when you on defense, you're so small that if you go against like a 2-way slashing playmaker, you go against like a 6'5" offensive threat, a 6'5", anything, you're gonna be undersized, bro. You're gonna be undersized. So yeah, what I think this build really would dominate is really like the 2s, because you don't have to get a ball up and you're just gonna be that nice on offense, because you can do everything on this build. You can shoot, you can dribble, you can dunk, and you can play a little bit of defense. But now when it comes to the defense, you have literally everything on your perimeter all the way to your block. So you have all that up, but when it comes to the defense, you still are 6'2", and you only get 4 badges on the defense. So you got to keep that in mind. But you do get decent badges when it comes to the finishing, shooting, and playmaking. So I cannot say it's a bad build. But like I said, bro, all these builds are good. So this build being this low on the list is not saying that it's bad. It's just saying it's the worst of all the builds that are on this list. All right, next we got the scoring machine build. Now on the scoring machine build, it's another one of those offensive threat type builds. But when it comes to the scoring machine, it has a little bit of subtle differences here and there that makes it different from the offensive threat and the other build that's going to be on this list, which y'all probably already know. Now, when it comes to the badges, you get way more defensive badges than you did on the BP build, but you do lose 3 playmaking. But you still get altogether more badges total. And when it comes to the offensive threat build, you're 6'2", and you're putting your post moves up. So when it comes to you putting your post moves up, in my opinion, I think that a 6'2" player is not going to be using post moves. So in my opinion, I like the badges, but you're not going to be using that. So I would rather have more defensive badges. And when it comes to the build, you're 6'5", so that's 3 whole inches. So when you're on defense, you're not going to be as undersized, especially for a point guard. You're going to be, if anything, as tall as a point guard should even be. Unless you're going against like somebody running like 2 centers or something like that. But yeah, 6'5", in my opinion, is the perfect height for any type of guard, because literally once you go above 6'5", it starts dropping all your attributes so much. And then when you get to 6'5", everything is like at its peak when it comes to everything. everything. So I feel like 6'5" is the best height. And then when it comes to the badge accumulation, it's pretty decent. But y'all probably like, this is still an honorable mention. Yes, it is, because I feel like it's other builds on this list that are gonna be better, in my opinion. But yeah, coming in at the second honorable mention is the scoring machine build. All right, and coming in the last honorable mention is another one of those offensive threat builds, and it is the best offensive threat build in the game, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to this offensive threat build, now you can get a build like this where it's 16, 20, 14, and 8. You can get a build where it's 15, 21, 14, and 8. You can get a build where it's like 15, 20, 15, 21, 15, and 6. It's a lot of different badge combinations when it comes to this build. It's a lot of different ones. Now, with that being said, bro, in my opinion, this is not the best offensive threat type of build. So I had to put all these in the honorable mentions. Now, when it comes to all the builds that's in the list, in my opinion, those are better. But this offensive threat build is one of the best builds in the game. Pinpoint blank. Now, another thing, just like with the BP, it's just a little bit undersized. Now, you could make this build a 6'5". You could just go with all these attributes and make them 6'5", and you won't be undersized. That is facts. But on this one, you 6'3", all that, bruh. It really kind of does hinder you. Now, if you go 6'5" on this build, you won't be undersized. You can easily just go 6'5". But yeah, for video purposes, it's a 6'3" build. Now, when it comes to everything on it, you got good defense like on a scoring machine. You have 2 more playmaking. Now, you do lose 1 on the finishing, but you have the same shooting. Now, when it comes to these type of builds, bro, you really got to look at the badges, because when it comes to the badges, that's what makes those legend builds OP, because you get 10 plus to every single one of those. Like, you get 10 more finishing, 10 more shooting, 10 more playmaking, 10 more defensive rebound. So when you're looking at all that, bro, you got to keep that in mind. That when you, what makes these legend builds is the badges. So you want to have as many badges as you possibly can. That's what makes these builds better, bro. Beginning of the year, bro, reason why people couldn't shoot was because they just didn't have any badges. Once they got their badges, everybody was saying it was too easy to shoot. So, in my opinion, the badges is what make or break these builds. But like I said, this is just another honorable mention. The next is going to be getting into the top 5. So, yeah, man, let's get straight into it. All right, so now we're getting into the top 5. So, the first build we finna go over is the 2-way 3-level Facilitator. Now, this is a build that is very, very slept on. It's one of the best builds in the game. Now, when it comes to my channel, I think it's the most viewed build on my channel. So, with that being said, a lot of y'all watching that video make me look more and more at this build. And this build is actually really, really glitchy, bro. Like, look at the attributes you get on it, bro. Like, literally, you get a good dunk, you get good shooting, you get good dribbling, you get great defense, you get 19 defensive badges, 11 playmaking badges, 18 shooting badges, 6 finishing badges. And if you know me, I don't need but them 6, bro. Especially if I'm not getting contact dunks. Give me that slithery and that fancy, I'm in there. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, in my opinion, when it comes to this build, it's a very, very good build. And then when it comes to the height for a point guard, it's a good height for a point guard. And look at your speed. Your speed is still at 88. Acceleration, 88. And if you know how this stuff works, bro, the speed is what comes to make how fast your build is. Because when you get the speed and the ball handle, that's what it combines to make your speed with ball. And it's more weighted on your speed. So if your speed is lower than your ball control, you might not even be able to speed boost. And then when it comes to getting that 99.9, you get that +5. So your ball handle, you hit 99.9, you're at an 80. You hit 99.9 for your speed, you're at a 93. And then if you go to the Gatorade facility, you can get +4, +3. So you definitely gonna be speed boosting. So this is a speed boosting build, bruh. Like legit, bruh. Like legit. Like this is a crazy build. Now you will be 1 off for being able to get contact dunks, because you're at a 78. So if you get that +5, you're only gonna be at an 83. But when it comes to everything else on this build, bro, the only thing that's really like holding this build back is that you don't get contact dunks. Like even all the honorable mentions, all those builds get contact dunks, but this one does not. But in my opinion, this is one of the best 2-way builds. It's probably the best 2-way build in the game. Now, it's a couple of them that's up there for debate, but we're not really going over that. We're going over the best point guard builds. But this one comes in at number 5. Like I said, all these builds are crazy. All of them are crazy. But something had to be the best. All right, next, bro, coming in at number 4 is the Slashing Playmaker build. Now, this build, hands down, has the most badges in the game. It has the most badges in the game that you can get. 62 upgrades. You get 27 playmaking, 15 shooting, 11 finishing, 9 defensive rebounding. Crazy. It's a crazy build, bro. You can do everything on this build. Literally everything. You can get contact dunks. Check. You can dribble. Check. You can speed boost. Check. You can shoot. Check. And you can stick D. And let's look at the height. The height, 6'5", and you not lose it, bro. I'm telling you, 6'5" is the best height you can be in this game, bro. It's the best height you can be in this game. So, with all that being said, bro, this is one of the best builds in the game, and it's coming in at number 4, bro. It's coming in at number 4. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to the point guards, I feel like it's the hardest to do because when it comes to when you making these build videos like I do, you really see that when it comes to point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, those small forward and shooting guard builds, they cannot get as many badges as the point guard builds. I don't know why 2K made it like that, but yeah. And then when it comes to the power forward and centers, you cannot get as many badges as the point guard. So when it comes to the badges are so OP, so it's just like automatically the point guard builds are gonna be the best builds in the game when it comes to everything, attributes, badges, all that, bro. So this is having 62 badge upgrades is crazy. It's crazy. The attributes on it, crazy. But it comes in at number 4 because it's just my opinion. Now, when you talk about everything with it, you probably could say this is the best build, but there's a lot of other things that hold it. Now, the only thing I really want to say is the 3-pointer being a 75 is low. Now, you can get that to an 80 if you hit 99.9. But that's pretty much the only thing that's really holding it back is the shooting. Now, the shooting, can you shoot on this build? Yes. Yes, you can. But that's pretty much the only thing holding it back. That's the only thing that's really like low tier. But yeah. Next, we got coming in at number 3, we got the Playmaking Shot Creator build. Now, this is going to be the best shooting build in the game. This is like that Stephen Curry build, you know what I'm saying? Like that Kyrie build, you know what I'm saying? Something that you trying to just... like the play sharps. If you really like a play sharp, bro, this is a glitchy build. I had this build in the game early in the year, and it was nothing but the fattest greens. I'm telling you, bro, nothing but big greens. I'm telling you, bro, this build was different. It's different, bro. I'm probably a little bit biased on this build, bro, because when I used this build, I had nothing but fun, bro, and it was nothing but greens. It was, bro, to be honest, when I used this build, the game was honestly too easy. That's what really made me make the build that's number 1 on this list. Because that build that was number 1 is just too glitchy. But we're going to get into that later. Playmaking Shot Creator, when it comes to it, we're going to get into the attributes. Now, when you look at the attributes, you like, that's a decent dunk. That's a decent layup. That's a decent inside. And you get 6 finishing badges. He don't need but 6. He just need that slithery and that fancy. That's 6 badges. You get those 2 max. Check. Then, when it comes to the shooting and playmaking, you get 20. That's 20. You get 5 Hall of Fame badges for each. Check. You get the badges. Then, on the defensive, you get 7 defensive badges. Check. That's a total of 53 badges. 53. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. This is the best shooting build in the game, bro. You can dribble on it. You can drive on it. You can stick D on it. It's that simple, bro. This is one of the best builds in the game, in my opinion. And then when we go to the height, what height is it? Oh, that thing 6'5" too? Come on now, bro. This is the best shooting build in the game. And when you go to 6'5", look at the dunk. It goes up to a 70, bro. So you not like, come on, bro. It's just one of the best builds in the game. In my opinion, it is the best shooting build. Like, if you really one of those ISO players that want to just strictly shoot, this is gonna be that build for you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. This is a nice build. It's a goated build in 2K20, bro. But it comes in at number 3 because the point guards are just so good of builds, bro. Like, every build on this, like, I kid you not, bro. Every single build on this list are all goated builds. Like, if you use any of these builds, bro, you'll be a GOAT. It's that simple. All right, now we moving into the top 2. The top 2, bro. Now, when it came to badge videos, every single time I showed y'all my little methods, y'all was like, what build is that? What build is that? That build is crazy, boy. You a demi with that build. All type of stuff, bruh. And literally, bro, this is probably one of the most fun builds to play on, one of the glitchiest builds to play on. And it's the two-way slashing playmaker. Everybody know about this build by now. I think the person that put this build on was LaMonster. I think he was. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. But he didn't make it completely right. Now, this build that I got on my channel is the second most badges you can get on a single build. The Slashing Playmaker, that joint goldified because you get 62. This one gets 61. Now, the only thing that holds this build back from being as great as it possibly can, it only has a 67.3. Now, if you can find a way to shoot with that joint, you'll just be completely broken. It's not fair to even have to guard this build at that point, bro, because you can get Hall of Fame defensive badges. Hall of Fame defensive badges. Like, come on, bro. You get Hall of Fame defensive badges on a build that speed boost, can dunk, and if you know how to shoot, you able to shoot with it? Like, come on, bro. And then when it comes to the takeovers, you get the best takeovers possible. You get the slasher takeover, the playmaker takeover, the lockdown takeover. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what other builds getting that 3 set of badges besides the 2-way 3-level facilitator, which is also a crazy build. But like I said, all these builds are just so crazy, bro. So something had to be number 1. But we're gonna get into that later. But on this build also, bro, you get 61 badges, but you still, I ain't even really went over the speed, 95, ball handle, 89. So when you combine that, that's crazy. Not even to mention when you hit 99.9, all this stuff going up +5. But with that being said, when it comes to these 99.5, or not 99.5, but 99.9, when it comes to that, what you really need to be thinking about is those builds. Some of those builds, they get glitchy at 99.9, 99. All that, they get glitchy at that. But it's something different when it comes to these builds where you can get contact dunks before you even have to grind. This is one of those builds, bro. Look at this. You get an 85 dunk on it off rip, and then you go up to 6'5", you get an 87. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, this build is just, it's one of the, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this is one of the hardest videos to make, bro, because literally all these builds are so good. But yeah, literally, I've went over everything when it comes to this build. Literally, the badges, the height, the attributes, all that, bro. Like, this is just a crazy build. You get Hall of Fame badges on playmaking and defensive, and that's just so OP to get Hall of Fame defensive badges with a build that's this unstoppable. So even if they give you the ball, he can clamp you up. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into the next and the last build on the list. All right, man, I'm not even gonna really go too crazy. Y'all already know what was coming up. Number 1, it's my build, bro. I've been telling y'all about this build. Now, I could have had both versions of this build because they both are goated. Now, the first version I dropped on the channel, y'all went crazy on it. Y'all went crazy. It's the inside out playmaker build. Now, I dropped the first one. It was 6'3". Now, I love that build. I love that build, but I had to remake because I like playing the 1v1 court and I do not like getting bodied. So I remade it, got more defensive badges, and I got taller. And it made it the best point guard in the game, in my opinion. Now, I know a lot of people might not agree with that. I understand, but let's go ahead and break this joint down. So, all right, so first things first, when you got to look at it, when you making this build, you get the shooting and the finishing badges. Hall of Fame. Do I need to say anything else? Then we go to the attributes. Look at the attributes. You get a crazy dunk. You get a crazy shot. You get a crazy dribble. Look at the defense. You get 8 defensive badges, 14 playmaking, 20 shooting, 16 finishing. Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Now, I would say, if you want to say this is like an offensive threat build, you can really combine the best offensive threat build that you can possibly make and say this is like that because it's pretty much like an offensive threat build. Now, on the offensive threat build, you would have to make it a little bit different. Like, the mid-range will be maxed. I think the post fade will be down, but that's neither here nor there because I don't really shoot mid-ranges. I shoot 3s for big greens, and I go for contact dunks and just regular dunks. Or a hot steezy. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Now, also, when it comes to this build, you gotta really think about how many badges you get in Hall of Fame. Now you get 16 finishing, so you get 4 Hall of Fame. You get 20 shooting, so that means you get 5 Hall of Fame. Now when it comes to the playmaking, you gotta think about that too. Now you could get 4 gold and a silver, but you can mix it up. You can get 2 gold for the defense and a silver, or you can mix it up. Now I just like having stuff that can what in the heck? I like stuff that can allow me to differentiate around my build. Now, when it comes to this build, you can do so much on it, bruh. So much. It's really like a limitless build. Like when it comes to hitting 99.9, it's one of those builds that you have to grind to be able to get the contact dunks. Now, when it comes to the shot, instead of like the slashing playmaker, you get to an 80. On this one, you get to an 85. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the ball handle, instead of getting to like a you get to a dribble that's literally up there at an 87. Or no, I even go with the wingspan. When you go +5, you're gonna be at a 88. That's up there with the playmaking shot creator, and you're gonna be getting contact dunks. Like, come on, bro. This build is just glitchy. It's a goated build, the best build in my opinion in NBA 2K24 point guards. So if you're making a point guard, all these builds, I recommend making any of these builds. All these builds are great. Now, literally, this is just a list of what I would recommend next to the next. But I think they're all some of the best builds in the game because the point guard builds, they just get so much on it. You get attributes, you get badges, you get the highest attributes, the highest badges you can possibly have on any build when making these builds. Now, when it comes to if you want to be taller, the height just messes up these builds in my opinion. Now, it really just depends on how you want to make it. But yeah, man, this is the best point guard builds in NBA 2K20, man. This took forever to make. You don't even understand. I got all these joints ready to go. So just let me know if y'all boys ready for these joints to come out. But yeah, man, go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy it. If I help y'all in any way, subscribe for me. We got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on them post notifications to be the first to every one of my videos, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be mad.
I heard it talking shit, but ain't nothing. Tips on the stick, yeah, that clip hold 100. Okay, out the pouch, out the onion. Heard it talking down, but he ain't getting money. Diamonds on me, coach it like the summit.